Good K9. Good K9. Yeah, he's a freak. Alright boys, we're getting toxic today. I usually don't like freight train, but for the purpose of the gameplay, human joystick, indoor baller, steamroller, backfield mismatch, and I believe I have tank as well, Super Bowl freight train. So basically, he starts with it until I get a tackle for loss, and then I just have to get two 10-yard runs after that to reactivate it. So should be hell for the opposing team. Other than that, still rocking 50 Seahawks, 20 Pats, 20 Super Bowl present now. I sold my past off. We're 55-2. Technically, we should be 55-1. I had one legitimate loss, but I had to leave a game that I was actually winning because I had to go play a money game, and the guy was crying that he didn't want to wait for me to chew the second half. So, you know, it is what it is, but gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Not that big of a deal. We were on like a 75 win streak, so that's kind of unfortunate, but I would like to get the ball first. I need to set my settings to receive for this. I'm not gonna lie. These dudes just keep quitting. All right, here we go. I think this guy might be on coach suggestions. I'm not kidding. That's the only play. Probably not then, because that's the only play anyone calls out of that. So we're gonna crossman that guy. Good. And send the blitz this time. Nice. That new plaque. He's been putting in work for me. Just really want to watch a tight end corner, running back streak, slot fade, ankle route. Alright, let's see what K9 can do. Hopefully he doesn't just dip. We're pushing that fucking rock down their throat today. Oh my god, dude, I can't get a gameplay. I gotta just. This has happened not 3 times. This has happened twice already. The last guy was a top 100 player, I'm pretty sure. He just dipped. Defense is too strong, bro. It's that dark side defense. That should be, I guess the title should be dark side defense and not K9. All right, here we go. Now we got somebody else rocking the same thing, so we should have a good game. I actually pre-built the set before I mean, probably like 5 days ago, I saw someone tweet that it basically would take like 7 to 12, 90 or 95. So I invested in like 20 of them and actually made a good bit of coin off of it. And also I could just complete the set right away, so that was nice. And we actually get the ball first, so this is huge. It's time to cook. After I record this, I'll probably take freight train off and go back to running master tag, because any legitimate league it's probably gonna have freight train banned. But first carry with the goat. First carry with the goat. Oh yeah, Super Bowl MVP Kenneth Walker, baby. And he's gone. Don't even need the freight train. Untouched. One score. Feed the fucking beast, bro. I should be running halfback direct this game. All right, let's see if we can stop K9. The goal is definitely going to be to not give up the run. He actually doesn't have freight train on. I feel like Kevin Cam at slot corner is actually kind of huge because I feel like he sheds that a lot on those RPOs when I don't get set up. Also, I don't really respect it until someone throws it at the start of the game. Tight doubles. Interested to see how much of a meta this becomes. Gotta be ready to switch that tight, or that, what's that, cross wheels play? I'll line up on the other side next time. This way I could switch out to Cam. Oh, I thought he was gonna throw that. We gotta knock that out. Ooh. Good screen. There we go. No, man. I manned him up, too. I tried to put my outside guy in a quarter as well. I just didn't get it off in time. All right, at least we get to see some actual K9 game for this game. He's not just going to insta-quit out like the last two goes. We'll try inside zone, see how he shoots that. We definitely don't want to get a negative gain here. Good K9. Good K9. Yeah, he's a freak. Oh, it's so cheese. I had to at least give it a try, bro. I haven't ran freight train all year. I had to see what it was all about at least once, man. Let me cook with my dog. Completely scum, unethical gameplay right now. I haven't faced this that much, so honestly, this is good reps. I man up the running back this time. I tried to switch. I should have kept that guy in a curl flat. If he's sending his running back out, I should blitz him more. I guess I must have switched on to Gonzo there and took him out of position. It's honestly a good rep because I have not played tight doubles at all. I guess people are probably going to start running it after Trini won Madden Bowl. What I'm going to do next time is I'm going to adjust by... I'm going to put both my outside corners in deep blues. So I don't have conductor anymore because I'm running freight train. That's actually pain. I just got to feed my goat the rock though, bro. I can't resist. Looks like he has avalanche activated. Ah, shit. I messed up my burst there. Whenever he comes out in like a 6-1 or 4 down lineman set, I'm just going to have to spam off tackle until he respects it. Freight train gone. I'm playing like such a rat right now. It is a K9 gameplay though. We gotta feed my dog. He's touched the ball every single time. I keep forgetting I don't have conductor. Looks like that might have been match. Maybe it was just zone with a couple man ups. Very good, K9. Very good. If they're hovering like that, but there's no fire icon over the D tackle or the middle linebacker, you could still run duo. Otherwise, you gotta switch it up. My boost kind of feels like shit right now, but K9 saving me. I knew it, dude. I tried to man him up last second, and then I tried to switch over there once I didn't get the man up off, and I just too many players away. Against an outside quarter, are we serious? Very good. Get a little pressure finally. I do not know how to run quarters against doubles, but finally stop that little halfback route. There we go. I think you could run it like this. Oh boy. There we go. Very good. I don't run a lot of match, but I need to mix it in more. I would like to see how he reacts to halfback base too. I need to improve my bunch X nasty running. However, I don't like running from left to right because it's much slower, but we gotta try it here. I think we just need one more 10-yard run to reactivate. I have indoor baller on. It's gotta be the most tilting feeling when you just can't stop something when you know it's coming. Wasn't 10 yards though. It sucks for him too, is when I do try to go to a pass, he's just probably gonna be selling out for the run. I don't know how much I love duo against this look, but we're gonna try it. Oh yeah. K9 get loose, baby. Oh no, K9 does it right back to me. At least he doesn't have freight train on. I'll try and switch out and cover any kind of tight end, no tight end corner for the rush. Beautiful. Doesn't seem like he's really privy to blocking odd. That time we use a rush him, send an extra guy. Figure he'd probably get like, ah man, I gotta do something different here. As soon as he does something different, we switch it up on him. And we got nice organic pressure there, beautiful. Why not just hand off a duo here and just let K9 go to work with this freight train? I'll probably score. So since we got 2 10-yard runs, we're activated again. But I haven't really had to untarget anyone. Obviously, we should kick a field goal here, but let my dog eat, man. Zach Charbonnet got enough carries this season, bro. Break that. Ooh. I could have bounced that outside, but I was afraid I'd get pushed out of bounds, so I tried to just bet on freight train giving me some free breaking tackles. Playing pretty good defense right now. I like how we're playing. Man up the running back this time. An instant switch out to the right. Try and take away that cross wheel play. And then I want to get off the hard flat so it'll cover any kind of tight end drag. What is my middle third doing? Alright, I'm gonna have to put that guy in a quarter. I'd be shocked if he doesn't go to the motion player. Actually, it doesn't look like he's in the alignment for it. Ooh, that was a pick. And then Warrior's about to get himself one right there. If he was throwing to Shockey. Yeah, he was. It just said that it was intended for Shockey. Alright, this time, we're not gonna let this happen. Got our guys on both sides in deep halves. Oh my. I tried to man him up last second. Didn't get it off in time. I also did not put Atwater in a hard flat when I should have. Just throwing right at a fucking outside third on a corner route, but I just wasn't too worried about that because of how close we are to the goal line. It's got to be ready for the RPO and the run here. Thank you, sir. That's how you stop the RPO. Spread your defensive line so Carmichael's not the read key. Insta D-pad switch out to him if he's the third guy in because he won't get blocked. What is this inside zone? I actually don't really like this against this look, but you just got to let the man cook. Almost had a little cutback lane there. Goes into dollar, surprisingly. Not sure if that was the answer. And 99 speed to the crib. We've thrown one pass, I think, maybe two, and it was to K9, so yeah, this is toxic. I think if someone ran the ball twice on me and I was down 21, I'd be out of there. I tried to switch that, but I didn't think he would throw it in that window. I thought he would wait an extra second. That's mine. Oh, yep. Cam Newton took it from me, but it was mine. He ran that same exact play with that motion the last time. That's why I don't like motion plays. If you don't have something that legitimately you can run off of it. If it's going to be the same play every time, it just becomes really predictable. I suppose we go back to the K9 spam, man. As long as we don't get tackled for loss there, I'm okay. I'm going to start chewing a bit of clock here. If you come on an RPO or a motion play, though, it only chews it down to 15 seconds, not 10. When's this guy going to learn that hovering is not stop off tackle? We have to find a different plan of action here. I feel like that only is really good against duo. Even inside zone, I'm pretty sure I could run against it. Let's try to run inside zone against him. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you know how to untarget the right people, you could run against Dollar all day. If they're not a really, really experienced run shooter. Putting on a master class on how to just tote the fucking rock right now. A lot of these plays Freight Train isn't even a factor. I'm just untouched for a touchdown. So his burst feels super nice though. I like using the guys that are smaller. I feel like they just move way better. That's why I was using Falk over anybody like LeGarrette Blount. I do have Blount in my lineup just for the chems, and I feel like he'll be a good, like, he's an all 32 chem player with 3 buckets, bro. Like, you gotta use him. I'm gonna try and bait him into this JSM throw. Quarter this inside safety if you want to try and take away the vert. If they just try to throw that quick seam streak. I wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest with you. Especially down, what, 28 points in the fourth. I'm actually not going to send the blunts. I want 2 regular hook curls in the field. I just want to pass commit and switch. Oh. Nice thing is, even if you pass commit, if you know your run sheets, it'll be alright. I almost messed it up, but this guy just seems really uncomfortable passing the ball right now. Pass commit again. Try to get a good rush. Oh. I mean, I don't know what my quad flat is playing besides that, but it was a pretty short route, I suppose. We're just going to man up this little delayed slant route. I'm sure that's what he's going to run. Oh, nice. Hit me with the tight end corner. It's interesting that that's so short that it gets under a cloud flat. Be ready for cross wheels here. Going to instantly switch to the flat and try and take away the immediate left flat. Oh, he's had enough. And he's got a nice little God squad too, so playing a lot of good people with K9 today. Let's see if he's still running the same toxic ability setup as me. Nice, beautiful. We get ball first. Indoor baller will work in here as well. So if it does get deactivated, you know, 2 10-yard runs and we're back. Well, ideally, we don't pass the ball one time this game and we win. Up 6-1, off tackle. Dude, my burst is so horrible right now. Let's try it to the right now. Is that a -2-yard gain? Wow. I feel like I was in front of the line of scrimmage there, but I don't think we're just going to be able to run the ball again against this guy, so. We can feed K9 though. I can't quick hike anything right now. Good dot. Let's drop a little hot red zone dot right here. Oh my. High ball out of bounds, unfortunate. My red zone has low-key been garbage the last couple days. I need to rep this play more, so let's try it. Hopefully I don't get screamed at here. And I'm Astro. I'm not Astro. I tried to be. I don't have second wind on. I might block my running back here so I don't get screamed at. I feel like he's just going to send his user. Well, now I'm not really afraid of it. Now I might put him back out on a route. Nice little playmaker right in the window. Beautiful. All right, well, this actually might be a game. I have to work a little bit. We'll get back to running the ball next drive, though. I just didn't really... I kept getting in positions where halfback off tackle would have had to have been ran to the short side. I do like our odds against trips tight end. We'll have to send the better run shoot, though. Very good. I feel like odd naturally plays... If you have that outside corner in a cloud flat or a hard flat, I feel like it naturally plays that pretty well. I'm trying to switch out to the right here. Oh. Very good screen. I was going to audible into a cover 4 real quick, but I just figured if I switch out there and I take away the motion cross post like immediately, I'll be okay. Not the motion cross post, but if I take away the auto motion wheel immediately, he'll probably look off of it, and then I just try to switch back. And I'm kind of leaving the auto motion wheel open late there, but relying on my pressure to get home. No way, dude. How are my quarters getting burnt deep over the middle there? Oh my, K9. K9, you're dead. Hopefully my K9 doesn't do that. Love running this to the strong side of the field. To the wide side of the field. Wow. Wow. And dude, I don't know what is going on with my burst right now either. It's probably not the best play call with how good the sheds are. Actually, what a throw by Milrow. I can't even lie. On the run, moving away from the pressure, throwing it perfectly on target. We got to give it up for him on that one. He's actually doing a pretty good job of stopping that off tackle. Run like a spacing switch. But have the flat route to the backside. Boom. Nice little return route in a window. This guy's pretty much shutting down my run game, but he is in 6-1. Maybe I should try a duo, to be honest. He's just got a lot of guys in the middle. I'm not really too confident in that. I feel like halfback base could be solid as well. I mean, I would think we could block this. Yeah. Nice. And that's one 10-yard rush, I believe. Get one more and get him reactivated. I feel like he was really selling out for the off tackle over and over again. It's the only way you could really stop it out of that. Trying to run in back inside, untarget the backside edge or outside linebacker and get a nice gap. I want to be able to run the ball for this video. And also, it's honestly good to lab that against 6-1. Okay, let's not give up the touchdown here. I'm okay with that, but no touchdown. This makes it, there's a chance that I don't get clocked here now too, so I'm not even that mad at that. I'm gonna instantly put this guy in outside quarter if he goes into a motion. I don't think actually he's not in the alignment for it. I try to switch back down to it. I have my hooks not on 5 right now, so I think I might put Atwater down. I'll just manually do it. Try and cover a return route a little bit better. Is audibling a lot to the bunch side? Yeah, it's flowing to the left. Oh my, I mean, I moved Atwater down and I switched over, and I feel like that's pretty good defense right there. I'm gonna really stem this hook curl down. I just wanted to play a return. Very good. Hard flat there. That's not open. It's actually double Mabel the right side this time. I'm gonna pass commit. Honestly, I'm not that upset with that. I went for a really aggressive play. I knew what play was coming, but instead of putting him in a quarter, I switched over to the corner and tried to take away the auto motion wheel again, and then I tried to come down on the drag instantly and try and bait him. At least in that situation, we get ball back now. Because he's basically forced to throw a touchdown. Nothing else is open. Let's try the inside zone again. Out of the half field. Let's actually try and get 3 points and not troll this away. And untarget his user and just pay attention and make sure those guys don't rush me. I was going to say, if that guy comes off the edge, then the running back will have to be wide open. Unfortunately, he gets batted down on some bullshit, so I feel like he's going to try and get aggressive here and blitz, but no. And I just threw a book. I thought it was cover 4, or I thought that was a quarter, and I thought the other guy was getting pulled by the post, but he did not. This is probably really idiotic, but actually, to be honest, let's not troll this game away. I'm just going to boom this as far as I can. I trolled it, but Okay, at least it was a fucking bomb. My safety. No, I still want to take away the seam, so. Alright, whenever he motions, I gotta realize it's not a pass play and it's just that. No idea how that's a completion, but it's okay. I was just trying to keep everything in front there. I mean, this is not how I would usually play. We're trying to feed the beast right now. I still need to get him one more 10-yard rush, and then he'll be reactivated. Very good. I don't think the starting with it on is nearly as OP as the 10-yard rush, and then it's activated all game, which I don't mind it not being that OP. Gotta be ready to switch out to the spacing switch route. Nope. Running back is blocking. Man, you're just throwing a pick. They call a pass interference, man. You cannot even breathe on a fucking receiver with your user in this game. It's so horrible. Nice. When you blitz that guy, he just comes in and loops in against that inside zone every single time out of trips. Good stick. All right, and it's third down. So I would not be surprised if he goes QB zone, but we've got defense for that, baby. Let's go. I should have had a hook curl there. I just couldn't get it off in time. Throw back to the running back. Huh. Gonna double Mabel the right side. He hasn't been doing a lot with his running back at a bunch X nasty, which is interesting. I mean, I put him in a... Maybe I accidentally put him in a deep half, but I put that guy in a quarter, man. You should not be able to throw that. I'm actually going to pass him in. Good screen. Very good. Just sending some fucking heat on him right now. Man up the running back to try and take away an early, like, streak or anything like that. Timeout. We're not getting beat by this again. And I'm going to have a QB contain on the field. There we go. Can't believe after I call a timeout, he comes out and runs the same play. Double coverage. Very good, D. I've never tried this motion outside zone on a bunch of nasty. Why not? Honestly, why not? Let's just give it a fucking try. I'm not mad at it. I could have taken it outside, but I low-key thought, I felt like the animation was a little slow and I was going to get tackled from behind. Jeez, man. Let's draw up an actual good play here. I like to untarget the bunch side because usually he'll just get bumped anyway if he does come through. And should have my curl. Beautiful. Try to get K9 the ball again. I don't know what it is right now, but my burst is just not bursting. We got to get up out of there. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Thank you. As you guys can see, even without Freight Train, that boy is different. He glides pretty well, too. I don't know how you guys felt about the Super Bowl. I didn't really care who won, to be honest with you. Oh, it's QB zone. I'm just prepared for it, though, regardless. But I was rooting for the Seahawks. I do like Drake May. I like the Patriots, so I wasn't upset either way. But I was talking with my dad. Considering the Pats were only giving up like 52 yards a game rushing when Milton was playing, and I felt like K9 is a top 5, top 7 running back in the NFL. He just hasn't really gotten the carries because he was sharing so much time with Charbonnet. I know it's kind of a meme, but I really do think it's true. And I just really felt the key to the game was going to be him. Realistically, though, I mean, the defense definitely. I mean, the defense carried. If you could give someone the MVP, in my opinion, it would be the defense. I mean, they were just playing absolutely lights out. That being said, though, I mean, offensively, really the only success they had when the game was actually close was K9. And I was surprised how well they moved the ball. Oh my gosh. It's almost a perfect switch. I was just a little late. I have to assume he's going to go to the RPO here. He called that same exact play last time when he went bunch head in. When he motioned, or when he recognized I was taking away the RPO, he called a different formation. I'm pretty sure that was Y off trio close. No, couldn't have been. I'm not sure what formation that was, because then it would have been on the same side running back. But as soon as I saw him do that, I figured he would go back to that running back streak, and that's why I just man him up again. That's why it's important to pay attention to the formations and whatnot that your opponents are running. But alright, boys, we're gonna turn the freight train back off. K9's definitely still gonna be running back 1 for shoot. I mean, he could be running back 1 the rest of the year, bro. But I'm gonna change his abilities around, get Master Attack back on. I love to quick hike the ball, so. But I appreciate y'all boys watching. I did not realize he had ultimate freight train. Interesting. I would rather use this all day, even though it costs more. For the sake of the video, I would have rather used that. But that's neither here nor there at this point. So let me know what you guys thought about the Super Bowl in the comments. I'm curious. Also, a cool thing, if you have a 50-20 team, you could literally run Hawks, and you could also run Pats. And I mean, he doesn't need an extra speed boost, but you'll get extra. You'll basically benefit from 2 different team chemistries at the same time. So kind of a sweet little tidbit there. But I was happy. I feel like the young core, like I like Drake May, I like Vrabel, I don't mind the Pats, but I feel like their young core of K9, JSN, and Darnold was impossible to not root for after everything he's been through. So it was just, I mean, for me personally, it was a no-brainer. I wanted the Seahawks to win the game. That defense with Eamon and everything is just so fun to watch too. I know that might have been boring for some people, but in my opinion, that defensive style of game was actually pretty entertaining. All right, boys. Gonna have some gauntlet videos coming out this week from this past weekend. Had some pretty insane games. I mean, played against a couple pros, semi-pros, whatever you want to call it. So, but there'll be videos coming every other day until at least Madden 27. So, I'll see you boys later.